Hi, my name is Kallie Covington, and today I am presenting on scenario number 4 from Chapter 5 of the book Understanding Accounting Ethics by Mark Schaefers and Michael Pakalek. This scenario is entitled Exceptional Client Service. The reason I chose this scenario to present upon today is because it deals with ethics in tax accounting, and I someday may actually encounter this. This scenario deals with a situation in which a senior accountant is in charge of completing a federal tax return. Because of the large amount of inventory involved with this client, he has been asked to use a statistical sampling to value the inventory. Since he is new to this type of tax return and also this way of valuing the inventory, the manager over this tax return has offered some assistance in completing the valuation. After the manager has shown the senior accountant how to complete this valuation, he also instructs the senior accountant to use 1,000 samples and to take the best sample that would put the client in the best tax position possible. As far as the senior accountant knows, this is not illegal, and it could even be common practice for this method of valuation. However, he has his doubts. What should he do under these circumstances? The first solution is to just go along with what the manager has suggested. As far as he knows, it is not illegal, and the manager is in charge of the return. As far as he knows, he should just go along with what the manager has said. The manager has a lot more tax knowledge than he does and could be telling the truth, as could be common practice on completing the return. A second solution is to tell the manager that the senior accountant would rather have someone else prepare the return. He still is not a tax expert, and this is a major client for the firm. He could pose his reluctance as it being in the client's best interest for someone with more experience to complete the return. This would remove him from the situation, and someone else would be able to decide whether or not to use this method of evaluation. A third solution is the senior accountant could speak directly with the managing partner of his concerns. He could tell the managing partner that he is afraid that this may be bordering on tax evasion and that they might be about to commit something that is fraudulent. Because of this, it would be in the firm's best interest if he were to go directly to the managing partner. It would also be in the client's best interest because if they were to commit fraud, it would ultimately hurt the client in the long run. If this is the case, then how could valuing the inventory this way be providing exceptional client service? The final solution is to go to the head of the tax department and seek his advice on how to proceed on the tax return. The head of the tax department is obviously very knowledgeable in areas of tax. He will have experienced valuing inventory before and will know how this should be done. He can tell him of how it has been suggested that he value the inventory and leave it up to the head of the tax department to decide what to do with the manager and whether or not this is an acceptable practice. I believe in resolving this matter, we must consider what is truly providing the best exceptional client service. I do not believe that in any case committing fraud is ever providing exceptional service, even if asked to do so. The senior accountant cannot just walk away from the tax return, and he also cannot just blindly follow the manager. In doing these things, he leaves the decision up to someone else and puts another person in his place. The third and fourth solutions are also very similar, and they both would be excellent solutions for dealing with this kind of a dilemma. However, the best resolution would be to go directly to the managing partner in this case. This is because if it is a fraudulent act, the managing partner is the one who needs to be alerted to it. The managing partner is responsible for the entire firm and therefore should know if the firm is ever put at risk. The managing partner also sets the standards which the firm should follow. In this case, this valuation method may be breaking some of those standards, and the partner would be able to best decide whether or not it was. Thank you for your time.